Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of voiceover commentary. Yeah, alright, so I'm playing Skywars in this video because I haven't played Skywars in a while because there hasn't been any good Skywars servers when I had a cracked account. But now I have a premium account. Woo! Yeah, you might notice that some of these videos are recorded on Lunar and some of these clips are recorded on Lunar and some are on Badlion. Haven't decided which one to use. In the main whatnot, but Badline does seem to be working better for me in terms of streams. But we'll see. But yeah, I got premium Minecraft. And this is a fun fact. This is actually the first thing that I ever bought with money that I earned from a job, and not from my parents. So yeah, definitely feels pretty empowering. Not really. It's not actually that empowering. It just feels like that. So yeah, that's pretty nice. I finally got premium Minecraft, so I definitely will be able to do Hypixel videos, or other servers which require a premium account, because there are definitely a lot of different game modes that I want to record. And I want to try and like I've always wanted to experiment them because I watch Hypixel YouTubers like Technoblade and Armagon and whatnot play like different. Well, Armagon isn't exactly Hypixel, but I watched them like have premium account on premium servers and play a lot of different game modes. And I always wanted to try them, but I couldn't because I had a cracked account and I didn't know any cracked servers. But yeah, this is definitely a good thing. And it's even better actually because I don't know if they're gonna do another one, but there is a tiny chance, however tiny it is, that I may be able to get into MCC Rising if they hold another one. It's a small chance. There's probably like thousands of people applying for each MCC Rising, or for MCC viewer teams or whatever. But it's like there is a chance, right? I couldn't apply for the last one because they required a legit account, and I had a cracked one, so it didn't work. But yeah, so that's first news. Second news, I'm terrible at PvP, like on Hypixel at least. I haven't tested other servers or that many servers, but oh my gosh, is Hypixel PvP so different from any other server. So basically, Herobrine was the first server that I started PvP on, and in that one, knockback was delayed, but it was always consistent. It's like if you hit somebody, there's a specific number of blocks that they would go backwards, right, regardless of how late they take the KB. On Blocks MC, people would just not take KB, which is kind of weird, but I adapted to that. But on Hypixel, KB, it's either just completely whack or it depends on your actual like movements. So basically in Minecraft, if you're jumping and somebody hits you, you move further back than if they just hit you normally. But on Hypixel, for some reason, that seems exaggerated, right? And not only that, it also happens when you're moving normally. It's like you can be like just walking on the ground, and if somebody hits you from like a slight angle, right, from in the direction that you're moving, you're just gonna go flying. And this isn't that big of an issue in things like Bed Wars and whatnot, but in terms of like games like Bridge, it is just awful because being knocked off the map in Bridge can be a huge detriment. However, in Bed Wars, if you have a bed, then you can lose all the Bridge fights you want. So it's like, I don't know, it's a thing. So if you check my stats and you see my Hypixel Bridge stats just awful, that's not because of that's because I'm just not used to Hypixel PvP. I am playing a lot. I am trying to adapt to it, but don't know how well I can commit. Especially considering that I'm going back to Dubai for the Christmas holidays, which is not good, I guess. I mean, it's kind of good because I can meet up with a friend or two again, but it's not good in the fact that I can't upload a lot of content because my parents are very restrictive about how much time I spend on the internet for some reason. But I'll definitely try to do something. I'll definitely try and get uploads out. I might need to reduce to once per week instead of twice per week, and also streams might be few and far between. But it's only going to be for like maximum of a month that I'm there before I get back into uni and become independent again. Yay! Anyway, but yeah, I'm definitely trying to get better. The weird PvP is actually not the reason why. Okay, so this video, the clips for this video actually took a while to like record. Well, the ranked Skywars ones were just easy to record, right? But then the actual Skywars ones came around, right? Because like I was recording ranked Skywars and I was thinking of like titles, and I was like, what if I just ripped off Technoblade's title and said Skywars is an easy game? You know, obviously, well, no, Skywars is a difficult game, in a sarcastic way. But the thing is, well, Technoblade's one was Bed Wars, but I could make my own Skywars. But the issue was, I wasn't playing actual Skywars, I was playing ranked for the first few games, and those were just trivially easy, because there was like one person you had to fight, and you were almost always like equal gear. So it was literally just like whoever had the biggest, whoever like used their materials wiser. But then I went into actual Skywars, right? Because I was like, why don't I put actual Skywars in there? And oh my gosh, is it awful, right? So the issue with Skywars, you'll notice that I'm playing only normal, and the reason for that is because you can't play insane mode with no kits, right? Because it is just the most annoying. I'm telling you, I played 10 games of Skywars on insane mode and I won 1, right? Because and it's not like I was playing badly either. No, I'd get the mid loot. It's just that every time I went for the final, for the last kill, their kit would save them. Like, I remember knocking the last dude off, he used the Ender Pearl kit to survive. Right? And I knew he didn't get the Ender Pearls from the mid chest, because I got to mid first, and I broke all the mid chests because I'm a sweaty tryhard. Right? So his Ender Pearl kit saved him, right? I lost another game because some dude strength botted me. I lost another game because I hit somebody right towards the edge. They splash a potion. I'm like, whatever potion they splash can't help them. You know, they're at the edge. I can just hit them once. It was a frog potion. They leap over my head and not get behind me and push me into the void. Like, bruh. I don't know. I guess I can adapt to it. It's probably something I just need practice with. But I don't know. Skywars Insane Mode without kits is just awful, right? And normal mode is a little bit more. Normal mode was a little bit more sufferable because, like, you know, it doesn't matter if you get a kit or not. Nobody has gear anyways. I kid you not. Like, I would never get full armor from any chests in my island. So it's like I would loot all 3. Right, and I'd not have like a chest plate, or like I'd have only a chest plate. It was always those 2 options. It was chest plate or no chest plate. Wait, no, it was like no chest plate or only chest plate. Those were the only 2 options, nothing in between. And I'd get to mid, and there'd be some dude in full iron armor, right? And it wasn't enchanted, so I knew it wasn't from mid. So it's like, no. I don't know. It's just annoying. But, like, yeah, after a while, I was like, okay, normal mode. It doesn't matter if you get, like, your spawn chests, like, spawn island chests, because, like, you know, they're not going to give you anything. Where they're going to give you leather helmets. So I just ignore it. Like, I'd loot 2 of them if they were within easy reach. Or I'd loot the 2 which were the closest to me, and then I'd just dip. Like, if there was 1 underground, I wouldn't bother for it. If there were 2 underground, though, then I would have to go down, because, like, I loot 1 chest, when I'm going to get stone sword and blocks. That's not going to get me very far in life. Or in that Skywars game. But yeah, I eventually figured out a little strat for it, which is just loot the closest chest and go. But I'm definitely going to have to grind a little bit before I can get any kits. because I do need kits. I can't get anything without the kits. It's a lot easier to win with the kits for sure. I also realized that this is probably gonna be my first Hypixel video. I already streamed twice. I didn't really advertise both my streams much, but you know, road to YouTube rank, you know. But yeah, this is my first ever Hypixel video, and this is sort of poetic justice because my I don't know if it was my first ever video, but it was my first ever like proper commentary video was like my first ever commentary video that I started editing was a Skywars video. Obviously, it wasn't the first video I released. The first video I released was a Bed Wars video because that just edited, right? But yeah, the first ever video I started to edit was a Skywars video. So this is poetic justice, like it's sort of like a channel revamp, I guess. I don't know what you would call it, but yeah, it's a new me with a new premium account. Doesn't really matter. I've already met my first Bed Wars hacker, so that's cool. I was live streaming it. Well, I wasn't really live streaming. I was like just messing about, and Charles was in a call with me, and so I was streaming to him in Discord, and I just started getting hit from like nowhere. I did a full 360, right? So unless it was an admin like hitting me, there was admin in Vanish with like creative mode or something hitting me. There was nothing that could hit me. And I noticed this like one dude from blue team just floating over the void like a whole island away. And he's not even looking in my direction. He's just turning around like, oh, what's happening? And I'm like, okay, is that a weird sort of lag? And I would have believed it was lag, except there was like no blocks around him, right? So it wasn't even like you jump off and then you start lagging, so you just float in the air. No, it was like he was like 50 blocks away from any piece of land. So there was like no way he could have gotten there. And he was doing it consistently too. He wasn't falling in the void. He was just wandering about. He was just hitting me from wherever he pleased. I think he was like a new hacker who just had no idea how to deal with his hack client. But yeah, I reported him after having a good laugh while watching him. It's probably not a good idea. I think that might be a form of exploit or something. Is it an offense to like not ban a hacker instantly? I don't know. But yeah, it's a good start. I'm just really glad I didn't meet any Skywars hackers, but to be fair, because of the way that knockback works on Hypixel, I would not know if somebody was hacking or not. Because I'll literally like, be in a bridge fight, right? And I'll hit somebody 4 times. They will move half a block backwards. They'll hit me once. I will go flying, right? And I'm on the ground. My feet are firmly planted on the ground. I'm not jumping for a crit. I'm on the ground. They'll hit me, and I'll just yeet myself all the way to Pluto and then back. Because that's how lag back is on Hypixel. Like there's this one lag back on bridge where it's like they'll kill me, and then I'll lag back to the point where I died with full health. Like, excuse me? Yeah. I should probably Void, and I would Void if I was playing against, like, you know, actually sweaty players, but if I play against randoms, I'm not gonna bother being courteous or sportsman-like, like, ugh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to relearn KB. It shouldn't be too difficult. But yeah, that was the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like and subscribe. And I'll release another video later. See you next time. Such a YouTuber thing to say. Oh gosh, I truly am becoming a YouTuber, aren't I? But yeah, bye.